Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is KairoS and welcome back once again to Let's Play Silent Hunter 3. I've just been doing some crew management because the crew is quite tired after that attack on the small merchant last episode. I also moved the external stern tube. We have some messages coming through, I'll check those in a bit. So I moved this into the from the external to the aft reserve. I like to have these available because I like to use them for coup de grace attacks, as you saw last episode. We've still got plenty of torpedoes. We just used 2 so far, so we should be fine. How's our fuel situation? Our fuel situation is okay, I believe. I still want to conserve it though, because I'm a little bit worried about heading all the way down to Africa, which is of course where we're going. So we've still got a long way to go yet. We might just cut through the Canary Islands here and then continue making our way down to our grid, which is down here. So I will continue the journey and let you know if we have any more action. Well, this is a bit disappointing. We have a big convoy here, large convoy heading northeast, so it's going to be heading through the strait here on its way to Gibraltar and into the Med. Unfortunately, I'm a good 100 or so more than that. I'm a good 200 kilometers out. There's no way on earth that I'm going to catch this without going actually into Gibraltar. So I'm not going to pursue this one. If we were maybe 100 kilometers away, I might try for it, but at this distance it's too far. I'll use up too much fuel to chase it down, so we're just going to have to let it go. But it's good to know there are convoys out there. Eventually I'm hoping we will get a nice convoy attack in. But not quite yet. We're back on the surface, of course, and we're making good speed to our destination. Just very frustrating. If only they were heading west, then maybe we'd have a chance. But no, they are heading east, so it's not going to happen. Well, this is some bad news here. We got a message from, well, we picked up a message from U-452, located by enemy trawler and aircraft attacked flooding. So it sounds like we've lost, we're about to lose the U-452. So that's been a while actually since we had a report of a U-boat being sunk. So yeah, I mean, we've got to be on our toes because I think things are going to start heating up pretty soon. We haven't had any more action since that report coming in of the convoy, which of course is probably way over here now. We are still chugging along at 9, sometimes 10 knots. I mean, it's a bit rough out there, so we're having trouble getting 10 knots. But I'm happy just to let the crew handle that situation, and my main concern is fuel. So let's just straighten that course up a little bit. We might, yeah, just skirt along. Actually, last time we had trouble with aircraft around Casablanca, so I might actually just skirt out this way a little bit, because I don't trust that. No, I don't trust that area anymore. I almost died there last patrol, so let's not go that way. Yeah, but we will pop through the Canaries. Why not? We might even catch a ship moving through there. So who knows? We've what's the time now? That it's now yeah, it's 2 o'clock and it is the 25th of August. So we're making pretty good time, all things considered. Yeah, I think that's about it. Not much else to report, really. Okay, we've got some interesting news here. I'm not sure if it's good news yet. We have a large convoy heading slow. It's only going 5 knots, so mark that, 5 knots. It's heading west northwest. I'm going to double check that. West northwest, I believe, is, yeah, west northwest is 290 degrees ish, so that should be about right. It's heading in that direction at 5 knots, and we are about 100 kilometers out. I think we're going to turn around. Let's go ahead full, and we're going to cancel our current course, and we're going to make a detour to try and intercept that convoy. I'm sure you're all delighted to hear that, because it's been a while since we've had a good convoy attack. So let's turn around, and I've got to try and work out her speed, how far she might go, and how long it will take. Let's just do this quickly. Let me see. Where is my Here we are. Officer. No, here. This one. So we want this one. Time to last waypoint will be 8 hours. Let's see how far this convoy will go in 8 hours. So it's going 5 knots. Very, very slow convoy. In 8 hours it will do 74 kilometers. And I usually round it up, so I'll round it up to 80. Yeah, we can easily intercept it. Easily. Assuming she keeps her course. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard. Let's stay at ahead full. Let's not go ahead flank. And let's try and intercept this. Hopefully we'll have an excellent opportunity here. 5 knots is very slow. But that's going to work to our advantage. What's the weather like out there? Visibility isn't too bad. There's a bit of cloud. It's quite choppy. That's pretty good weather for an attack. Hopefully it will stay that way. Let's do this. Okay, we're in position, and I've been drawing lines along where I think the columns are. So I'm going to try and get right in the middle of the convoy here. The secret is to get past the first destroyer without getting spotted. Haven't picked them up on the hydrophone yet. The warships, that is. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. I think we'll have to get a little bit closer before we know for sure where that warship is. But I might stay here. I think I'm quite happy here. I'll just spin out a little bit this way. This is going to take a long time. This is going to take a lot of just gradually keeping track of where they are, trying to find the warships, and hopefully getting in between the columns so we can fire. Let's make sure we've got... There's one. Okay. Question, is that closer or further away? I think that's further back. So I don't think we've got too much to worry about there. So that's the rear ship. They're about 8 kilometers out. So I'll stay here for now. I will raise the scope and keep it up because I'd like not to get run over by a destroyer. That would be nice. So I'm just going to get the crew to periodically take looks in here while I'm doing stuff. Doesn't look like there's anything out there at the moment, but we'll just keep an eye on everything. Yes. Yeah, we're going to end up right in the middle of the convoy. Yep, we're being pinged. All right. Always the way. Always the way when I approach them from directly ahead. Crash dive. Bastard. Alright. Let's turn... Oops, I just rubbed everything out. That was smart. I really hate that thing sometimes. But I don't really need it anymore now because I'm going to have to reposition. She's pinging like mad. Oh, get down lower, you fools. I hate the way it stops. Okay, let's change course. This could be bad. I just want to get deeper. Take us to 100, please. I think we're about to get depth charged. 80 meters. Once we get down to 100, I will slow down. But not until we're down to 100. Let's go down to 110 now, because we're easing off, and that's not what I want. Okay, that's good. Let's slow down. We might be speeding up again in a moment, however. You can hear her motors going. Yeah, alright, let's speed up. And start dropping. Bring us down.
Neue Tiefe 1, 2 Meter.
15, hinten oben 10.
Hard to port.
Ruder 2, 9 Grad Backbord.
Right, we've done all we can.
Derzeitige Tiefe
Now we hold on
1,
for dear life.
Wir bleiben weitergetaucht.
We're still dropping, which is good.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1, 2, 0.
They sound like they're over our heads. It's a lot of depth charges. That is a lot of depth charges. Down to 140, please.
Neue Tiefe
And let's play dead.
1, 4 Meter.
15, hinten oben.
Well, that was exciting. But I'm really quite pissed off that we didn't hear that on the hydrophone. I suppose you can only do what you can do, huh? Those are some scary noises. It's 8:30 now. We might be down here for a couple of hours. Let's hope we don't get hit.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
There they go. Depth charges in the water. Nowhere near me, so I'm not too concerned. We're slowly making our way away from this area, but still way too close to risk popping our stupid heads out of the water. These should explode perhaps a few hundred meters behind me. Gee, they're keen, aren't they? They're definitely not wanting to let us go. Okay, the convoy has passed over us now, but these destroyers are still hovering like vultures, and they seem to have some idea where we are. I haven't heard any more depth charges going off. I think they're just listening for me. They're trying to pick me up. I'm obviously not giving them a chance. I'm staying well below 100 meters. And we did get a little bit of pinging up here earlier, but they didn't pick me up. So I think we're going to be okay. But I'm annoyed that the convoy is getting away. It's up here now, and it's heading in a that way direction. I rubbed out all my lines earlier, so that's okay. We'll catch them eventually. I'm going to keep going after them. We might get better weather with better visibility soon. I might try and approach the convoy off to the side next time a little bit more, because there's clearly a destroyer that's doing zigzags right in the middle here, which I did not pick up on sonar. Although he's behind me right now. There's one there and there's one there, so we might as well go and have a look up here. There's actually a flower class over there somewhere, I think. So yeah, they're all having a party up here, and I don't particularly want to be invited. They are actually dropping depth charges, but they're quite a way off, so yes, it's not a particularly good situation, but I should be fine as long as I don't go anywhere near them. And wow, that's a lot of depth charges. So I'm here, right where we are, where the camera's hovering, and they're over there. So as long as I stay here, I should be fine. That flower class is listening. I think it's a flower class. Is listening to me. Listening for me, I should say. Oh, they're getting good. I have to hand it to them. They're definitely getting better. Got a really bad feeling about this. Okay, we just got pinged. We just got a message, enemy is pinging us. So I'm going to go even lower. Deeper, Chief. Take us deeper.
Neue Tiefe 160 Meter.
That's really disconcerting. And they're in our baffles too. They're back there. So we wouldn't actually know for sure. I think I might change course a little bit. I know that's going to give them more of a profile, but that's fine. So this is all going to happen very slowly, but we did get pinged. So they went active, and I had a bit of time compression going, and I got this message letting me know that it's time to go back to normal time compression, 1, and take this seriously, because they are still looking for me, and they know I'm around here. They're definitely getting better. Normally I would have given them the slip by now. This is dropping very, very slowly. And that's fine by me, because the slower we drop, the quieter we are. If we get any faster than this, we might be in trouble. They'll definitely hear us. If they heard us like that, and we're moving at 1 knot, then they can definitely hear us if we rev our engines. So we're going to just be quiet. We're going to play dead, unless we absolutely have to. There's one right there, not far away. Just a few hundred meters away. So listen. One there. Oh, that's the merchant fleet, I think. That sounds like distant depth charges going off. They're dropping them. Hear that? I think that was the sounds of the mortars going off. And there's another warship behind us. They're all over here. Let's see if we hear any detonations. What was about? There we go. It sounds fairly distant. Yeah. They've set them deep, and fortunately for me, they're quite far away. I think... Oh dear. That wasn't so far away. I think you get the idea. The men are just holding their shit here. And, yeah. I'm going to stay quiet, and I'm going to spend the next couple of hours down here. What's the time now? It's 9:30, so we've been down here about an hour. Not too bad, but we've got plenty of air still, so that's fine. Okay, I'm going to continue this merry chase. Except this time I'm the one being chased. Okay, well I've sped up a little bit and gone up to 100 meters. It looks like these destroyers have given up the chase, and thank God we didn't get hit, because that was a bit hairy for a while there. I was quite nervous when they started picking me up at like 140 meters, even though I was going 1 or 2 knots. That's quite disconcerting, I have to say. But anyway, we're alive, and we're going to start to slowly rise. Let's go up to 80 meters now, and just listen, get an idea where they're going. They're up here now. And next episode, I think we will continue hunting this rather large and impressive convoy. We've poked the hornet's nest, so we might as well keep poking. But we're going to have to wait till next episode to see if we get sunk or not. I hope you enjoyed the episode. This has been KairoS, and I'll see you all next time.